literally barricaded in the room. There's loads of teenagers downstairs screaming, shouting, laughing, playing music. So I've given myself a face mask. Hasn't done much. Got a hair mask on. God, what was that? I bet you can't really hear it, but the racket downstairs. Oh well. It's a tiny bedroom, but it's cosy. And I'm safe, I suppose. It's Saturday morning, and I am now locked into the bathroom. Because of course now all the teenagers are asleep. Oh, just fallen down the toilet. All the teenagers are asleep, so now I've got to be quiet. You know what though? It is funny, isn't it? We moan about teenagers, but I do love having people around, and they're such great kids. And like when I read so many of your comments saying that your kids have now moved out and you're doing anything to have your house full of teenagers again, it's great to read that sort of stuff because it does make you go, count your blessings, count your blessings. Trouble is I can't make toast in the bathroom. Here she is. Turn that music off. It's been touch and go whether we would make it to Pilates Reformer. First text I got this morning was, I got in at 1:15, mash up, knackered, not coming. Second text I got was, we'll leave at 9:20. Third text I got was, I'm on the loo, meet me at the post box. Fourth text, I'm still on the loo. About 10 minutes later. And then fifth text, after I'd said to her, you might just have to have a poo after coffee, she said, not in a public place. So we've been hanging on a thread.
Coffee.
And we are now on our way. Oh, is it that bad a hangover?
No, I'm not having a coffee because I'm not going to poo. I've got
Ah, what are you going to have?
Tea. Maybe nothing.
The problem is we love our Pilates place, but the toilet is right in the Pilates room. In it. So you come out of the door and you're opposite the machines. There's people lying on the floor ready to go. It's a totally impossible toilet. If anyone gets hit, you just have to leave the class and pretend I don't know.
Yeah, if you suddenly make a run for it, you'll know why.
So where were you?
Amanda's.
What did you do?
Food and drink and watch old videos of ourselves dancing.
Oh God, sounds hideous. Anyway, we're off. We're going to do it. We're going to. What is it? In the first 10, I was trying to remember yesterday in the vlog what it does.
Dynamic.
No. In the first 10 lessons of Pilates.
Yeah, oriented.
What does it do to your body?
Oh, you'll feel a difference.
Yeah. In the
20, see a difference. 30, have a new body. Ha ha! Still alive! I've been going since 2014. I'm incredibly strong.
Yeah,
though.
But you don't know what your insides are like.
I'm incredibly strong.
Incredibly strong. I'm not. This is Pete, my Pilates teacher at Bamboo Fitness, and he's going to show me something spectacular that I can work towards, aren't you, Pete?
Yes.
I told them it's an instrument of torture. Oh my God.
So what are you doing next week?
And that's all tummy muscles. There you go. Missing Mark again because we are now at the bus stop, going on the bus to the park. Look, they're going skateboarding. So happy! I've always wanted a skateboarding kid, and now I may have one.
Well, we won't be skateboarding, we'll be falling over.
Same difference.
Saturday morning, the beautiful sound of Alka-Seltzers and paracetamol being consumed behind me. I keep looking at my nose, as my mum said, what I eat dictates my nose. Thank God I stopped drinking. I'd have ended up with one of those really bulbous noses that turns into a gnarly Brussels sprout, a pock-marked Brussels sprout. Have you seen those noses?
They're horrible.
Yeah, they used to be.
Cauliflower noses.
Cauliflower noses. There used to be a time when I really thought I wanted one of those just to kind of, finish the alcoholic look.
Hello, subs.
Hello, subs. Anyway, my mum just said, what are we doing today? And I sort of, I don't know, with a slightly heavy heart, looked at the grid system of New York and thought, can it cope with a 70-year-old struggling for water, toilets and sustenance? Part of me almost wanted to go running up the Bowery up there, just setting my hair on fire and squealing. So I thought we could go up to Chelsea. I thought we could go to some of what they call the commercial galleries, because we're massive art fans, and one of the big reasons my mum likes coming to New York is to see the art. And they have the commercial galleries, which is where they have all of the strange, weird things. So like when me and Maddie were last here, we had all sorts of shows where you had to put sort of X-ray glasses on and you see things. It's quite experiential, it's quite interesting. But anyway, who knows what's on up there. And I thought we could maybe go for lunch at the Empire Diner if it's not too busy. Now, it's Saturday in New York. It's quite a nice day. I reckon it's going to be pretty busy everywhere.
I think they're going off on their own in the park, but I'm just going to follow them. Bye, Kiki.
You're watching? No. I'm doing that so cringe. Please delete that.
Love you.
Be free.
Bye. She's moaning all the way about me. How cringe I am, how embarrassing I am. How...
Still filming.
She's still filming. That's so... Bye. That is the first time I've ever let Kiki be alone in the park. Well, she's not alone because she's got a friend Sally. And I have to say I'm feeling really nervous about it. I said to them they could get the bus back by themselves, but I've completely changed my mind now. And I'm going to stalk her and get her to call me, and then I'm going to go back and get her. I've got such anxiety. I might have to turn to drink. Oh, whoops, I can't, can I? I'm on 100 days sober. Oh, shit.
In tribute to Andy Warhol yesterday, I'm having an Andy Warhol day. Look at that craziness. Look, I've got a slight blonde flick in my hair. Do you think that's the New York sun? Is it a different kind of sun? I hear that Kiki's going skateboarding today, and I've just been watching Jack Black Jablinski Games. Jack Black has been jumping on and off a skateboard, so I've had my morning laughter delivered by the reliable Jablinski. So let's get out into that town. Let's get ready. Let's go. Let's do things.
You off out?
Yeah.
Are you going to leave me on my own?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Drama.
Okay. Are you coming back tonight?
Yeah, no. I'm coming back before, but then I'm going out again.
All right, darling. Can you sing us a note?
No.
Sing something for the subs.
I'm just going to stand here and
One
sing.
line.
No.
Go away.
Oh, you did it.
Are you going to miss me?
Why are you going for 2 hours?
No, give me a kiss. Mwah. Take this for Betty and Teddy. This is what we do here, folks. Because Betty and Teddy live next door, we share our leftovers. So, take that for lunch as you go. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. Give Betty and Teddy a kiss.
I bet.
They're coming over for lunch tomorrow, so you're going to be back?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
3 o'clock lunch.
I was thinking tomorrow at some point we could see Us, though.
Yeah, Daddy's
With
seen
Eddie.
it. He's just uploaded the review, actually. He said it'd be great if you review it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Me and Eddie will try to do it.
All right. I'll book you tickets for you and Eddie.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Thank
then.
you.
I love you. Have a good day. Leave me on my own. No, I love it. I'm joking.
you.
Bye, darling. Yes. Yes. I've got rid of all of them. Come on, dogs. It's just you and me. Let's blast the music. Let's dance our socks off. Let's do whatever we want. Let's scream in the top of our voices. We are free. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm going to fall over. Oh, hang on. Oh, maybe I'll just have a nice cup of tea.
I've just trapped my fancy locks beneath my bend cap. Do you think I should wear my New York Yankees cap, Mum? What do you think? No, I'm going to stick with Bend. Bend, Oregon. It's such a good name, isn't it? Bend, Oregon.
Did subs.
It's that these mirrors that they put in for shaving are so horrendous. They show you every single, I can't quite get an angle on it, every single micro detail. Look at the colour of my hair. I'm losing my hair. I'm getting grey hair. Look, I'm getting to that age now where hair just sprouts from foreheads, from noses. It's just so, there's the indignity of old age, isn't it?
Tell me about it.
I know, where you can't walk, you can't talk.
The dignity of old age. You're talking bollocks. Sorry, excuse me.
So on one of our vlogs recently, Mark and I were talking about knife crime. Actually, we were talking with Maddie, and Maddie had some really good thoughts on it. And then last night she came back here with her group of mates. They'd all come back from the drama group. I said, how was drama? They said, oh, we didn't do any drama. We just did this charity, #KnifeFree, had come to give them a talk on knife crime, which was all very good. And they said the people were just absolutely lovely. And they bought them pizza, and it was all great. And they're obviously doing great things, these guys. But I was just clearing up, and I just found it, isn't it sad? Isn't it just so sad? My kid goes to a drama class, which is 2 hours, and just talk about knife crime. I mean, it's great because, you know, there's obviously a lot of good advice in here. But you know what was really sad? Her and all her friends, I said, oh, what did they say? And they said, oh, nothing we didn't know. Frequently asked questions. I've asked somebody to carry my knife for me. Am I still liable? Yes, if you ask someone else to carry or hide a knife for you, even if you don't have the knife in your own possession, you could still be arrested and face up to 4 years in prison for this. What if my friend is involved in knife crime? Carrying a weapon is a crime, so if you think a friend is involved, you could try talking to them. Your friend might think that carrying a knife makes them look good or makes them feel safer, but the truth is that someone could end up getting seriously hurt or killed. If they're found with a knife in their possession, they will be prosecuted. I was just reading it over there and I was thinking, you know, I wonder how many times, you know, our kids, all of us, you as well, are out in a group with somebody who is holding a knife, who's carrying a knife. Toffee, meanwhile, is having a deep and meaningful relationship with the third ball of the day. Toffs? Toffington? Toffee, what have you got? Where's your ball? Chichi. Nobody wants to play.
I feel ready to go, ready to dance, ready to do New York. You ready for Manhattan?
Yep.
Let's do it. So, Mum, you're asking me, what are you asking me?
Do you think it's the wrong day to be wearing short trousers?
It could be.
When?
And odd socks.
Oh, I always wear odd socks.
No, so do I.
Um,
It's windy and it's colder today than any other day.
yes.
But it's sunny.
It's going to be sunny, I think. It's definitely colder socks because I can feel it in my knees, which happens.
What,
when
are they
I get
making
older.
even more noise than normal?
Yes. But these trousers, although they're shorter, they're thicker.
Ah. But they're going to let the wind up the bottom. So it doesn't really matter how thick they are.
So what's your advice?
I'd wear longer trousers.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, I don't want to though.
All right, well then don't, but don't moan about it.
I never moan. I'm not a moaner, socks.
How would you describe the weather today, Mum?
It's bitter.
Saturday morning, huh?
Bitter.
It is bitterly cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had sort of spring sunshine, wind, rain, and now it's a real chill. I mean, this is the chill that Nadia was wanting you to wear that big coat for.
Yeah, she was.
So this is the way I went last night, Mum, and this is heading towards the neighbourhood that me and Maddie stayed in, effectively Soho, but Little Italy is on the right, Chinatown continuing on our left. So for those of you who are travelling around New York, Canal Street sort of clefts Little Italy from Chinatown, so it's just a good geographical marker. So Mum, battling the music for commercial reasons, you're in a window.
Oh.
And you're watching the world go by. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn around and look at it then.
Oh, shut up.
Is your coffee nice?
Delicious.
It's funny, isn't it? The Starbucks. You're right, the Starbucks in America don't invite you to stay in, do they?
No.
This must just feel like being at Shadwell.
No, actually, Shadow's up and coming in some respect. Listen to him. No E-train, I think he's saying.
So how are you feeling, Mum?
Good.
How are your feet? Have you walked into your feet?
Not yet.
You got new shoes on?
I've got new shoes for my feet.
And how are your trousers?
Trousers so far, I haven't felt them the wind up them,
You haven't felt the wind up them?
as Kenneth Williams would say.
Infamy.
Infamy.
They've got it infamy.
But Heist's got my coffee. We found it. We told them we found a Starbucks just round the corner from our hotel, which is good news, Subs, because it means even I can nip round, get us a coffee, and bring it back to
Can
the
you
flat.
nip anywhere?
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
What did you just say?
I'm not saying anything. I said, look, well, if you fell onto the track and as a train was coming and the last thing that you would be gone and I'd rescue your camera.
Yeah,
and
use
then
it. Make sure you use it.
I'll use it and then I'll be crying, of course, and I'll say, Subs, he's gone, but he's left these things for you. And then, is this a stupid thing to be saying?
It's quite depressing.
It is quite depressing. But I've got that head on
You
me
think about
today.
death a lot?
No, never.
Rubbish. You do.
I
you
don't.
thought only of dying when you were getting on the
No, that's because normally I don't think about it because I have no feelings on it one way or the other. But I didn't want to die before this happened, so that was what was.
You were reluctantly engaging with it.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Do you think I get my visual acumen from you?
Well, certainly I'm not as bad as all of you in your family like to think. The girls just fall on the floor laughing whenever I pick the camera up.
Do you know that a lot of people were saying your camera work was better than mine with the cooking? You stayed on the food for longer.
Did you use that?
Yes.
I meant to ask you if
You
you
have to watch
used
that.
it.
And then, then there's footage of me filming you filming. So where are we going? How many stops? Do you know where we're going?
Union Square.
No, we're changing on to.
Don't look down don't Subs. Water in my backpack, tick. Coffee in my hands for as I walk, sustenance and whatever, tick. Shoes walking into, tick. The only thing that I'm not ticking too happily is the fact that we're going to the commercial galleries and as far as I know none of them have toilets.
I think a lot of them have toilets.
Oh, they have toilets, in which case tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
We're all ticks around here.
Yeah.
So the girls have just got back from skateboarding. So can you skateboard now?
Yeah, I couldn't at first. Like I literally just couldn't even stand on it, but now I can. Yeah.
Really?
And I can do like that thing where they turn.
No.
Like that.
I think you're going to be aching tonight, girls.
My legs.
Yeah,
we sat on the bus and we were like, oh.
Why don't you have a soak in a hot bath, each of you?
No, it'll take up time.
Take up time. Playing, eating crisp, eating sweets.
Yeah, we got food.
What have you got? Show me what you got.
No.
Show me. Come on, show me.
No.
I want to see.
No.
Come on. What is it? I bet there must be Pringles in
No,
it.
it's no.
What
You
is
don't
it?
ruin it.
What's
no,
in
you're
it?
ruining it.
What's in
You're
it?
crushing it.
I've got you sea bass for dinner.
Made it go everywhere.
Show me what it is.
It's Skittles,
Oh God.
sensations, and Fanta.
What kind of sensations?
Chili.
Daddy would have
No.
But don't eat all of that before dinner, will you? Huh? Save it for a midnight feast. So you're skater kids now.
Skater girls.
Can you do it, Sally?
Do.
Can you skateboard now?
Yeah.
I was really nervous after I left you leaving in the park, but I didn't need to be, did I?
No.
Was it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hung around like near the skate park, but we
Yeah, we just watched the
didn't go
skate
in.
boys go past.
We didn't go in, but we were like near and just like skating
No,
on the
oh my
outside.
god, no, it was so funny. You know that really steep hill that goes
Yeah.
to the skate park? I was skating down it and it went too fast, so I jumped off and then it was like, I was running and it was chasing me. And I stupidly like went that way, so it would carry
And then
on.
it went in front of
It
her
went
and
in
she was
front
chasing
and
after it.
I embarrassed myself every time I passed skater boys. Like, they all look at me and I was running like that, chasing me. So embarrassed. And last time I was in front of skater boys, I completely like fell backwards, like flat on my. You were there.
And then we crashed into each other in front of that.
Yeah, and then we crashed into each other next to people.
Well, you know what? Because you're home educated, we can go down there in the day when there's nobody there. There's nobody there in the week. So you can have a practice and learn without anyone watching you. What do you think?
Even in the skate park. as well.
I'm really happy to take. Mind you, you can go yourselves now. Why don't you do it?
Wait,
Why
is
don't
it
you,
249?
why don't you arrange to go there every week? Because it will be quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on like a Tuesday or one.
Oh, well done, girls. Can I get you anything? You hungry?
No?
Rises like this much more difficult than steps. Don't you find it more breath?
It's like we're climbing the Eiger. Have you seen that Mount Everest glaciers have melted, revealing countless bodies on the mountain?
I suppose it would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Mum, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, look at you. Long distance of the long distance. What is it? The loneliness of the long distance granny. So we're walking towards something. What are we walking? Explain what we're walking towards.
Well, there seems to be some sort of huge gathering of fire engines.
And helicopters.
And helicopters, and a dog screaming with pain behind us, but that's nothing to do with it.
It's a film, isn't it? There'd be a slow motion close up of the dog yelping.
Yeah.
They're such great looking trucks, aren't they?
Subs is that this going around the commercial galleries in these 3 streets is quite a thing that New Yorkers themselves do every Saturday and Sunday. I've been with them when it's happened, or whichever day, Saturday today. But you see groups of people are clearly enjoying it, then going for a coffee. You don't get that in London.
No, you don't. See if you can align a word to each letter relating to Trump. Can you put them all out?
No, not all of them.
Are they all relating to Trump?
Yeah, they're all relating to Trump. What's Y for a banana? Can you think? What's V for a rat?
Vermin.
Vermin, good one.
This is the unfortunate Golden Sham, which is
allegedly what he likes.
Russia.
There's a penis at the top. I can't. Supposed to feel.
Good me.
That thing I just climbed up is a temple dedicated to a female deity. And
is there a penis in it?
well, it's penis shaped, which means that that's traditionally what's thought of as the epitome, but everything else is female, and so the eye is on either side, and it's supposed to stand for female empowerment and strength. I think maybe because you're looking down on it.
Okay, so I'm not entirely certain what we think of these. It makes me think of Pulp Fiction. But at least I'd be all right with those on, because of course there's ample room for the nose. Oh good, Mum's found a water fountain. But look, there's enough room for my nose even to get out of those.
Honestly, guys, people laugh at me with my little box. But it does get them up, not so much toffee, because she doesn't care so much about food. But Chi-Chi, just a little Tupperware box, and rattle it, and she'll come running from miles away, come back to me. There you go, I'll give you that tip for nothing. I've given it to you before. Oh well, I suppose that's long relationships, isn't it? You repeat yourselves.
I think the whole thing is I like it a lot.
Those slide projectors.
Yes,
Real thing at the
I was just thinking that. But also, I mean, It becomes sort of sculptural or almost architectural, doesn't it, when it's like that?
It's a bit like your flat.
It's very like my flat, that's what I was thinking. But the light adds adds an extra dimension, which I think is lovely. Especially like as I walked into that light and you could see the shadow.
So it's really important if you're heading down these roads. So many of these doors look like you shouldn't go in them, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you would
Absolutely.
walk past them and think, oh no, that's not open. You know, do check, do try every door. They're not going to shoot you.
No.
Even though the atmosphere is a little bit elite. I think we need to go into this one. This is always a trick one. This emergency exit. Yeah. So come on. Yeah.
I've never been into this.
Yeah. I can't open it and film. Can you open it and film?
Are you joking? It's locked. You're kidding me. Oh, you stupid boy. Oh, he got me subs.
What present?
If I can possibly find my pen. Oh, I just found
I like the monkey. I like the ape. What's the name of this
paid for
place?
the coffee?
Apes? Yeah, I paid for the coffee. What's this place called? Apes and Peacocks. Apes and Peacocks. Ah, because look. Can you see the peacocks in the ape? I can see the apes in the peacock.
I'm just sorting my bag out. I seem to have. There's no order in my bag. I seem to have 50 million inhalers.
What is this craziness?
Two. That's that. I hope that's as much for you as for me in case your football's bad.
So we have been squeezed in upstairs at the Empire Diner, which is where me and Maddie. I've been bringing my daughters here, Izzy, since she was 11, and you.
his wife.
It's got that silver sort of, what's it, like a Greyhound bus sort of exterior.
Yeah.
They use it for lots of locations, but we're now in an upstairs, which I didn't even know it had. That's the diner I've been coming to for years. Ever since I've been coming to New York, I've been coming there. Brought Izzy there on the first occasion to eat her first burger. It used to be a really smashed up old diner, like out of an old Scorsese movie, but now it's become quite a dining establishment. But yeah, so this is in Chelsea. This is on, what are we on? 10th Avenue and 22nd Street. So yeah, check out the Empire Diner. Really nice. How was that?
It's really, really good. Thank you.
Enjoyed the
I had my
Empire
poached
Diner?
egg. I had the American bacon. There's no bacon like it.
Poached egg,
Poached egg.
still soft.
Still soft.
Really
How
nice.
did they do it?
Hey?
Mark had a different meal to the one he ordered,
Yeah,
but
I
very
ordered
nice.
eggs Benedict, but I ended up getting a strange patty-like burger, which was okay.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
But look, there's a little toffee.
Oh.
Oh. Let's go to your bookshop, your favourite
Oh, in
bookshop.
our bookshop, yeah.
Walking around New York's made so much better when it is a bit sunnier.
Exactly.
I'm never going to let you drag me to New York again when it's too cold.
Oh, come on.
No, this is all right.
It's
This is
only
good.
rained
What were you
one
going to
day.
say?
I was going to say that the reason I took so long was that the person in the toilet was actually the cook
Oh.
who came out with his hat on and everything. I think he
God.
was sitting there to have a break.
Oh, right. Okay. Get away from it all.
Yeah.
Very busy.
And don't you find those toilets disconcerting because they keep going off regardless
Yes.
of what you do?
And also, there's always a gap between the edges of the doors, so people can always
No,
see
I
into
like
toilets.
that.
Do you?
I like
You
that.
perv.
No, because you can tell if the toilets are
Oh.
engaged or not. You never can in England, so you're pushing on everybody's doors.
Pity. So this is this your favorite? This is one of my favourite bookshops in London, in New York.
It's my favourite
No, it's my
bookshop.
favourite more.
No, it's my favourite before you.
No, it's not. You never knew of it before.
I
192.
did subs, I
Very
did.
good. Huh?
I found it first. I found it.
Go on then, you go
Of
in.
course, I didn't find it first, but I do love
Go
it.
in then.
Go in.
As if she hasn't got enough books as it is, we always like to get an American edition of a book that she really wants from here.
I like bricks like that.
Do you like bricks?
Oh, shut up.
Total brick. Get in.
You're a brick. Grounded in a philosophical discourse surrounding nature versus technology and time versus space, Baliano's work reflects on the interdependence of these forces relative to the human condition. In his newest compositions, the artist has begun to articulate a clearer background and foreground with even greater contrasting black and white compositions. By offering a greater sense of depth to his complex geometrical forms, the artist frames a visual dialectic suffused with the human experience. Say to the subs, that's essentially what criticism says when it can't thing. It makes things up and puts words together that don't go together.
She's right.
They're quite good.
I thought they were your rhymes.
I did too. This is somebody with more money than sense. This is somebody with more money than sense. These aren't works of art. I don't know what they are.
You look like the artwork. Eating what a normal time doesn't suit you.
No. Sort of makes me feel a bit weird and sort of headachy and a bit sick.
That's not right.
It's not wrong.
Mum, you need
It's not wrong either. Not right or wrong.
to see if I have water again.
I've won. So we're back to the
It's not when
normal.
we get past 1 o'clock, it all falls apart.
Maybe. Don't make me laugh.
I'm totally sure of that is.
I'm entirely sure. I'm not saying it.
Say it.
No, you're asking me to say it because you won't say it. What do you think? Twee, it's very twee. Except for that one. Do you know what I'm drawn to this one?
Looks like Wendy.
It's Medusa's head cut off, which is good, all good. What do they call those plants? Mother-in-law's tongs?
Yucca.
No, mother-in-law's tongs, they call this. Their popular name. They look as if they could be real. I daresn't touch because you can't touch artworks, but somehow that, I don't know what I'm through, that saves it from being twee. Where's the rest of twee?
So, Mark, Maddie and I have just done something that in our family is almost unforgivable, isn't it, Maddie?
Yeah, we just watched Gogglebox.
I was going to build it up a bit. We couldn't help it. Maddie had just come in, the house was quiet, we fancied watching something together and we've watched it. And it was really funny. But how about we watch it with you again when you get back from New York?
Yeah.
How many of you, comment below, love bloody Gogglebox? I love it because it means we can all watch it together. It's one of the few things that we all like, and it's bloody hilarious. And however many times people tell you it's scripted and it's written, it is not. They do genuinely that. It's not written for them.
It's natural.
Oh, you couldn't do that with the script. You just couldn't do it. Anyway, sorry, Mark. But you are in New York, having a ball.
Yeah, you are.
Having a gorgeous brunch, I saw on Insta story, so fair enough.
Nadia's better be good.
That's really saying something to me. I'm not sure what it's saying, but it's saying something. Petrol can. I like this side more than this side. Which side are you supposed to like? Oh, I see. It's deconstructing petrol can. What the thing with these contemporary art galleries is an awful lot of it is shit. But it's like Mark just said, they think of it as something that hasn't been done art-wise and then they do it. And if somebody's stupid enough to pay money to put them in these art galleries and whatever, which are beautiful, real estate, prime real estate, then that's fine, but they're not good. And I was just saying to Mark, if you do these galleries and say you go into about 15 galleries, which is a lot, probably 5 are really good and maybe another 3 would be interesting. But the rest is bollocks. But you've got to sort of...
Wait through it.
You've got to wade through it. And also, in a way, you've got to have the... I don't mean confidence, isn't it? The confidence, well, in a way, to know...
What's good and what's not.
Yeah, or to know when you're being conned, in a way. And when...
Like over here.
What I mean is... We'll just show them that again. Once again, the sad thing about it's not sad at all. Why am I saying that? I feel a bit poorly, and it's because we've eaten. And I'm eating at a strange time.
I just said you should take pills.
Mark just said take pills, but what I've tried to explain to him is you can't just take pills when you've eaten if you're not used to taking pills if you're used to taking pills when you haven't eaten.
I didn't realise there were so many gradations.
There's many gradations.
Of rules to pill taking.
There are, in fact, yeah. And I've just got rid of most of them by having a whacking great meal in the morning. Feeling that sometimes art students come into these places and look at the art and think, well, if they can do that, I can do anything, and then go home and fold up a load of pillowcases. You have to be aware. I know you are aware of this, but a lot of people would have gone to Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol would have gone to Andy Warhol in a day and thought, what a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish. Now we can go all around his exhibition yesterday and see the worth in it and see the historical connections and see everything. So who's to say that in a little period of time, maybe 3 or 4 years, folded up bed sheets and carpets will be all the rage. Wanted to know. I mean, I put a lot of cushions in bins when I was throwing stuff out. Some were a lot nicer than others, I'm telling you.
What's frustrating about this is that we are enormous art fans, and the reason we're showing you this is to show you how difficult contemporary artists make it for punters, even people who like art like us, to be confident about what's good and what's not good. You know, I know it's all subjective and all that kind of stuff, but there does come a point where you think someone's having a laugh.
Exactly.
Hi guys, it's almost bedtime and I haven't filmed a lot this evening because, to be honest, not a lot's happened. Maddie's gone out to stay with her friend Anya. Kiki, let me see if you can hear her. It's so funny because there's not the howling with laughter that there has been for a solid 4 hours with her friend Sally. It's been so nice, reminding me of, because she has a lot of sleepovers. Homemade kids have loads and loads of sleepovers. And oh God, see her laughing again. Takes me back. Do you remember how wonderful it was to have a sleepover at your friends? And my mum was really good, actually, because she was quite strict, my mum. But she was quite good, like, she'd let you have a sleepover around somebody's, and then you'd ring for the second night, she'd let you have another sleepover, and you'd ring a third night, she'd go, all right, you can stay another night, as long as the mum doesn't mind. And I'm like that. And yeah, it's been really nice hearing them giggle away, but I haven't really done anything except try and send the films from last night's vlog to Mark in New York, but it just takes forever to send, literally forever.
And so you're wandering along, and then finally you stumble across a gallery after so many rubbish ones that's got an exhibition on, and there are some really beautiful works there. I'm just going to show you about 4 or 5 of them. Really beautiful. So you've got to persist, and you can find quality.
That's very funny.
But what I thought I'd do is, because Mark always says I should do this, show you guys this, show you what I make the night before for my breakfast. I'm just going to turn the camera around. So basically, it's, thing is I've already put the stuff in. Let me explain from here. So, huge dollop of Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt has more protein than any other yogurt, interestingly. Or you can use coconut yogurt if you're vegan-y. A tablespoon of chia seeds. And they have to be really well mixed in because you want them to swell up. You don't want to eat them as seeds. Oh, what a shame I haven't got any of my blueberry powder. Okay, so, and then what I do is, I'm just going to put you up with this. I use frozen fruit. So I get frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, frozen mango, because it's just so much cheaper. And actually, I think it's fresher if it's frozen because it's literally picked as it's frozen. So look, in there, I've got my yogurt, I've got my frozen raspberries. Oh! Frozen mango, and I'm going to put some flax seeds, ground flax seeds for omega-3s. As I'm doing this, I can't remember whether I've done this before for you. So hard remembering what we put in vlogs because we do so many. Oh my God, it's so cold that. It's a great dessert to make that, actually, really easy. Just blitz up frozen mango, put it in a nice dish with a slice of mango on top. Hey everybody, anyone for frozen mango? Anyone for mango sorbet? Yeah, so you see how that's going. Can you hear them laughing? So, oh, it doesn't look very nice now, but it will be in the morning. See how it's gone all purple from the blueberries? And I just let that sit overnight. And then in the morning, I'll put some toasted coconut on it. Because I'm going to yoga tomorrow morning. So I like to have a really nice light breakfast. And usually I wouldn't have any breakfast. But because nobody wanted dinner, I didn't have any dinner. I couldn't be bothered to make it for myself. So I'll have to have breakfast before yoga, otherwise I won't be able to do it. So there you go. Yogurt, chia seeds, blueberry, mango, raspberries. Fantastic. Night all.
Okay, so me and Mum have landed in Greenwich Village and we're going to go quickly and see a film. But we're about to go to the cinema that me and Maddie saw Ghost Stories in, and I have such fond memories of me and Maddie coming here. We saw such a cool short film and we just hung out, and Maddie was smitten with how young and vibrant the whole Greenwich Village thing is. How are your feet?
My feet are smitten with how old and unvibrant they are.
We've done nearly 12,000 steps. It's 4:45 and we're going to go and see a movie called Shoplifters, which I've been wanting to catch in the UK for ages, nominated for an Oscar, wasn't it? Best Picture. Do you like the cinema?
I love the cinema.
It's a proper repertory cinema, isn't it?
Yeah, really good old-fashioned sort of repertory.
So now I'm trying to make my mum walk a further 10,000 steps in order to find some food.
He won't stop, Subs.
Yeah.
He won't stop.
On Crosby Street, in the middle of Soho, Nanny having some more water. Bless her, she's done so well. I'm so proud of her. I have. The reason I'm sort of forcing and upping the ante is so that she makes sure she goes home and she knows she's done as much as she'd like to. So just saying, you've done very well, and I am sort of cracking the whip a bit because I want to make sure that when you get home, you feel like you've done everything. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Come on, Mum. You need a skateboard like him.
Oh look, he's gone to get the drink.
That'll be Kiki. She's skateboarding.
I can't see our hotel still.
HSBC round that bend.
Which bend?
Round the corner.
Oh man, it's round the corner. You didn't say that.
Yeah. Look, it's the police.
It's cruelty to grandmothers.
Pulling up to get you.
To get you.
What have we just discovered, Mum?
The Lionel Richie is a really
nice guy.
Not only is Lionel Richie a really nice guy, I've just got hooked into American Idol within 3 seconds of finishing editing the vlog.
There was an amazing.
There's an amazing artist, but Lionel Richie, one of the sweetest, kindest, loveliest, nicest, with his wonderful head. I've got Man Crush City going all over the place. Goose pimples on me goose pimples. I always thought he looked like a horse, but I think he's bloody brilliant.
He's very handsome.
He's lovely. He's sensitive. He's real. He's authentic. And if you say anything about Lionel Richie, I swear I'll come down there and I'll say, "Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your smile. I can see it in your eyes."